The first tool that we'll get started with in our Roof Designer tab is called the Autoroof tool. Exactly as it says in the name, it would automatically generate the roof shape that you've got going for your project right there. The current shape we have is just a standard rectangular, or in some cases we'd call it a square shape, but this is exactly a rectangle shape. It's a 6 by 12 meter building. Now what we're going to be doing is showing you the differences between the Autoroof functions having a different shape of your roof when doing the Autoroof tool. What this entails is changing some properties in your Wall Designer tab on your actual walls. As we've discussed before in the Wall Designer tab within the Properties menu, to change these properties, we need to go to our Wall Designer and make sure to select our two sides, and we'll be changing those to be gable. We'll make sure to hit the Rebuild button, go back to my Roof Designer tab, and we'll be using the Autoroof button. You can see the shape of my roof is currently a gable roof. If I don't make these changes in my Wall Designer tab, so if I keep everything turned off, by turning the gable function off right there, and I go to my Roof Designer tab, and I use the Autoroof function, it is automatically going to assume that we want to use a hip roof. You can also change the properties to be a gable on the one end and a hip on the other end. So if you want to, you can go and play around with this a little bit more to see the functionality around different shapes of the building. The next functionality is when you get started with something a little bit more advanced, like an L shape. That will be opening like an L shape. That will be opening in the next moment. So right now we've got the L-shaped building on our screen. In the Roof Designer tab, we're going to click on the Autoroof this level button, and you will see it will automatically go for the hip roof shape. To change the roof shape into a gable end on both sides right there, what you'll need to do is go into your Wall Designer tab, select the walls that you would like to change on the properties by holding Shift and just select, right-click Properties, and we're going to the gable option right there and choosing Rebuild. After changing that properties, we're going back to the Roof Designer tab and then clicking on the Autoroof this level button. It's going to pop up with that because we already have a roof on this project, and it's just going to replace it with a new one. Click OK, and there you can see we have the new shape having a gable end on the top and on the left side of this building. This would still be technically considered as a hip shape on the right hand side there. To see this roof in 3D, all you need to do is go to the Project tab button on the left corner. So that covers the basic introduction to Autoroof this level tool.